Hello everyone, it's Laura and welcome to the weekly reading where we focus on a specific archangel that gives us direction and guidance throughout the week. And we're going to focus on love, health, wealth, and destiny. Now, I always sit and ask who wants to come forward or direct the readings. And today we got Gabriel. So Gabriel, I love connecting with Gabriel. Helps with artists, musicians, family, children, everything, all around, well-rounded archangel. And for this, I'm going to be using Archangel Gabriel's oracle cards to kind of see what's the general energy that we should be paying attention to for the upcoming week. Now, I do get a feeling about people having aspirations about where their future is heading, where they want things to be. And Gabriel's saying proceed with delicacy this week because people want to get things done. They want their future in hand. And Gabriel's saying take a step back, planning and preparation. So here's our card from Gabriel is gratitude. And it says you attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. And then if you look on this card, I get the feeling like the angel is here. So let's pretend you're the angel. You're here to deliver light. You're here to deliver truth. You're here to help other people. See where you could spread your light this upcoming week. I do feel like there is emphasis for people that work with children or focus on children, maybe their own children, or even if they're adults, to kind of help them and be there for them. I feel like a lot of people are still recovering from all the things happening around the world and our president's changing in America. So let's focus on giving a reaching hand out to others. And for this one, you attract more blessings by appreciating your current blessings. So focusing on what you do have that is lightening your load, helping you. Well, I'm able to see. I have my arms, my legs. I have a roof over my head. You know, just feeling grateful for everything brings in more. Now, I always use the secret language of color. We focus on a color the angels want you to surround yourself in for the week because they have different healing properties. And I did hear blue and yellow, so we're still getting the blue color. And let's see, I am going right to yellow. So I was going to shuffle, but Gabriel told me the colors. Turquoise. Okay, so we got the turquoise color. Blue and yellow. So turquoise, awaken. Whoops. I dropped the card. But it is awaken your empathy. I guess I was so excited the card just flew out. And then we have yellow is purify your body. So this would be, taking an Epsom salt bath with lavender, self-care treatments, detoxing yourself from the energy of other people. And for the turquoise, Gabriel is saying focus on your finances and healing that. And turquoise is a color of abundance. So what you want to do is just say, I call in Archangel Gabriel, my guardian angels. Please place me in a bubble of yellow and turquoise light. And I give permission for you to program it with what I need for this upcoming week to thrive. And so that's what we have right now. And Gabriel is saying that I always feel Gabriel as a male, but other people feel Gabriel as a female. And I know they embody both energies. So Gabriel is saying I'm bringing that yellow light in right now for everybody, for that purification and detoxification. And so you may get thoughts this upcoming week to like, okay, I'm taking better care of myself this week. And it's because you've been connecting with Gabriel. Okay, so Gabriel wants everybody to really focus on that detox energy. So the yellow light is coming in and you could say, I accept this. I accept this light coming in from Gabriel now. And now let's go into the rest of the cards, our love card. And for this one, they told me to pick the first card from the top. And I'm going to use the Art of Love Tarot. This is a really nice deck. And we have Six of Hearts and the Past. So sometimes if we focus on the past too much or how life used to be, we're still sitting in that energy. And whenever I'm doing a reading, I often see the image of a person. They're standing in a doorway and they got one foot in the past and one foot in the future, usually, and they're not living in the present moment. And they said, remember, whatever you're focusing on, even if it's something from the past, you're bringing that energy into now. And I'll give you a little bit of the meaning of the card too for the Six of Hearts. And I'll just hold the card up for you guys. Talking or thinking about the past introduces into the present where it continues to create the future. The Six of Hearts wants to write a new narrative. It's time to let go of the stories you have been telling yourself. Every time you talk or think about your past, you bring it into your present and limit your future. A practiced belief has become entangled with your everyday way of being, and that's causing you to react in certain ways that feel familiar. And sometimes we get stuck in that energy of, well, you know what, I'm not happy, but at least it's predictable. Keep going. However, this card suggests something is no longer working and it's time to leave it in the past where it belongs. So this could be certain limiting behaviors or beliefs, or even things related to people. There is a new awareness of ability or characteristic that is limited due to your expectations, convention, and familiar pressures. You will be victorious in bringing about harmonious change. So that's really interesting. Now I'm going to go to the health section, and for that I decided to do 2 affirmation decks. So I'm going to use the I Can Do It by Louise Hay. I really like these. They're a lot of fun to just kind of pull one card a day and journal about it. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what do the people watching need to know. What are the angels? What does Gabriel want to say to people? So we have, my partner is the love of my life. We adore each other. So this is looking for making that switch to something better. So if you're a single person, it may be looking at what you have to appreciate. So we have the grateful energy coming back in again. I am in a joyous, intimate relationship with a person who truly loves me. And sometimes this may be just doing that for yourself, loving yourself more. Now, I was guided to pull one more card. I am loved and accepted exactly as I am, right here, right now. I see the world through eyes of love and acceptance. Accept all is well in my world. Now, I did get the other affirmation deck I got was the Dear Body card. So if you guys have seen readings from me before, I use these cards on and off. So let's just see, what does Gabriel want people to know and focus on? One from the top and one from the bottom. So we're getting a lot of little affirmations. Dear Body, thank you for being such a beautiful vessel through which I get to experience this life. And I see an image of a person. It looks like they're looking at their body and they're just complaining about the aches or pains. Or they're complaining about, okay, I need to lose 10 more pounds. Or just degrading themselves. And, you know, I'm not saying that's everybody that's watching this. But it may just be an example of behaviors that we may do subconsciously. So pay attention to that. For this upcoming week. And our other card is, Dear Body, I know that your pain and sensations are forms of communication, and I'm open to receiving the deeper wisdom within. Now, this is about being more in tune with your body, more than just, okay, I have an ache in my stomach, I better take a pill. It's more of seeing, okay, what's the emotional feeling that maybe I'm trying to suppress? You know, and I'll just give you a general example. Sometimes when people have things going on with their stomach area, it could be that there's things in life that are hard to swallow, or it's things that are hard for them to take in, or that are hard to sit with, you know, things like that. So that's what you want to focus on. When you get something going on in your body, kind of sit and say, okay, what is my angels, my intuition trying to tell me right now? And focus on that body part. Now we're going to go to the wealth area. And I decided to use the Super Attractor cards by Gabriel Bernstein. And let's see what we get. They just told me pull one from the bottom. So, here we go. I can do less and attract more. So there's this energy that, sometimes people think I have to work harder to get to where I'm at. I gotta start from the bottom. Sometimes people will step over other people to achieve or climb out some type of corporate ladder, for example, when all it is about is work smarter, not harder. And I feel like it is about your belief systems too, and thinking about, okay, let me focus on this for a second. I can do less and attract more. So think about, Gabriel is saying, observe the week and see maybe where you're pushing yourself too hard, or you're trying to be superwoman or superman to everyone, or you're giving too much. And then on Friday, kind of take note of it and be, okay, you know what? I know the area I need to work on now. And sometimes Gabriel's saying this is about focusing on the subconscious and seeing we're just conditioned to behave certain ways, and then at the end of the week do a recap and see, okay, where did I exhibit this behavior? Where am I doing this? Where am I thinking that life has to be a struggle? Where am I complaining more than I'm bringing in joy? Where am I pointing out the flaws of others to hide my own insecurities? Okay, so that's kind of interesting there. And then for destiny, we have the Fairy Tarot. So I always use this one. I like this one a lot. So I'm just going to knock on the cards. They already said one from the bottom. And I'm just going to shuffle and see, is there another card they want me to use? One from the top. Okay, so we have two cards. Six of Summer. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So this could be just about people coming into your life. And I think it plays into the love area where there was this energy of sitting in the past. So sometimes people come back so we can heal or mend fences, make amends. There's this one too is about daydreaming of where, allowing yourself more playfulness, more innocence, connecting with, if you don't have children or anything like that, connecting with the energy of that innocence, that youthful light, and bringing it in. And what else that I get about this is it says remembering events differently in a better or worse light. So think about circumstances that happened and where was I projecting something onto it when the reality of it was different. So that can be in lots of different areas. And then we have the card 9 of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happily and successfully employed or self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So this is Gabriel saying, I'm bringing in this energy of balance, reminding you, don't push yourself too hard. Don't judge yourself too hard. Look to other people as inspirations versus looking at the flaws they have, or how, sometimes when people are watching videos, they'll sit there and pick apart the flaws or what the person isn't doing or what they're not saying. Celebrate their success, and that lifts you up, and that gets you in a better place as well. Be yourself. Reward yourself. So Gabriel's saying, I want you to, on Friday, think about what reward are you going to do for yourself. So for me, I'll give you guys an example from my life. I like to paint and draw, and I'm working on a children's book right now, and so I'm drawing every day. And so I like to get a subscription art box, and I'll just tell you, I'm not affiliated with them or anything. It's that I get watercolor and art journals delivered to my home monthly. So that's where that comes in. And that's what I like to do. And I'm going to reward myself on Friday for that. So I have my little kitty in the background. He's sniffing the microphone. So I don't know if you guys could see that. Sometimes when I'm doing these readings, the animals just kind of hang around. And then they get in the way often. They'll walk right in front of the camera. So I don't know if he's going to do that this time. But before we go, we're going to get a blessing from Gabriel. So I'm just going to prepare myself, get my hands warmed up, and you can close your eyes if you want and say, I open myself to receive a blessing from Archangel Gabriel. And I like to do this. It's kind of like energy coming from my heart to yours, and then also Gabriel's energy being infused. So think about a giant heart of love coming to you now. So it's from me, the angels, and Reiki energy, and all this. Take it in, take it in. Now, Gabriel is saying that he wants to guide you in exercise. Gabriel is saying, my light is flowing through Laurie out to you now. So I want you to utilize this energy for something good. So close your eyes and focus on where you would like to be at the end of this year. So some people would like to move to different locations, or sell their house, or get a new car, or just be in a better place with better friends that are on the same level. So close your eyes and think about that friendship, that new location, the new art club you might want to join, or new music you might want to be writing, or different things that you would like to bring in. So let's focus on that for a moment. And Gabriel is saying, I want you to imagine that you're there. So let's say an example from me would be, I want to be on a beach at the end of this year. So I just close my eyes and I hear the ocean roaring. I smell the air, the salt in the air. My hands and feet are going through the water and the sand. I see a little doggy walk up to me. I'm petting a little doggy, and she's shaking off the water and he's wet. So I'm just saying, this is an example. Really visualize it. So I'll give you a few more minutes like that. Gabriel is saying, I'm going to be in everyone's home who is watching this right now. I want you to put your hands out and feel my light. Focus on me. We're real, we're here, and able to help. We're God's arms and legs. And he's saying that we work under God, but we also are just like you. We have feelings, we have emotions. We're not robots that just mindlessly serve. We want to serve. We want to help. Our light and our higher perspective makes us sympathetic to people on earth and what they're going through. Okay. And Gabriel is saying, don't think of the angels as your hero. You're our hero because you're on this planet right now, making a difference. If you're watching this video, you're someone that has a kind heart, and you're going to make a difference in this world, no matter how large or small. Okay, so I see Gabriel sending a warm ball of pink light now to everyone, covered in turquoise and yellow light as well. And you see this light going into your heart center. I'm opening my heart to receive this ball of light from Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for coming. Thank you, everyone. Blessing everyone here, and let's have a great week.